This week on Lone Lobos.
He is the most human-like dog I've ever met.
I'm a human.
He'll look at you
Why
and be
are
like,
you touching me?
Yeah, he'll be like, yo, what the f-?
And it's like, you should be able to take a video from a podcast and edit
You lower
it.
your voice? I'm most sleeping.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's taking over.
You have to be able to sleep through anything when Jacob is your father. I really need to give Xolo his, my girl best friend name. It's got to be a different name.
No, for the past, year, I have been sharing my location with Peyton.
Just didn't know.
3, 2, 1, go! Come on.
That is right. We are back tuning in. It's another Tuesday. Welcome to this week's episode of the Lone Lobos podcast. I am a quarter of your host today, Xolo Maridueña, the dogless quarter of the podcast today, joined by one of my besties from the Westie, Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand, our other half of the podcast, and our most pleasant third roommate, also fourth quarter of the podcast today, Miss Peyton Roy List.
Wow.
Woo!
Thank you,
Thanks for
guys.
coming back on, Peyton. Even
thanks for
though we
having
literally
me.
see you 24 hours a day, this is a new context that we get to see you. I'm so happy you're coming back on. Thank you for looking stunning today for this episode. You are definitely
thank you.
helping our views. So I appreciate it.
I had to put a little bit of effort in.
I know if we weren't just carving pumpkins right now, I think maybe I would look just as fancy as you, but I love your lone wolf hat.
Thank you.
This is your
I can't
Lone
take
Lobos
credit for
hat.
it. A Lone Lobos fan gave it to Jacob, and I
Oh,
stole
Xolo
it.
gave it to me. You
Oh.
stole it.
A Lone Lobos fan.
So we all love the hat.
But if you don't know,
So-
somehow Peyton List is our friend from Cobra Kai, but you also know her most recently from School Spirits and just dropped on Netflix,
Girl haunts boy.
Girl Haunts Boy.
Yeah.
Now, Peyton, can you just tell me right now how you are cast as a ghost who talks to brown boys? What is it about you
I never
that
thought about it like
screams
that. Wow.
this person needs to be a ghost?
Speaking to little
Why don't
brown
you
men.
tell me?
Look, I got to tell you right now, I think you it's not that you're pale. It's not that, cuz it's not the main ghost quality. I think it's you just have an old soul.
Yeah, you feel
Cuz
really old.
in Girl Haunts Boy,
Careful.
Like a
you
very
have
old-
such a, and kind of in this, I will say maybe in this new season, although I haven't seen School Spirits, you have mentioned that you do kind of have an older presence because that woman is from a time you were talking on the panel how the dialect, the verbiage, I think people just like to see you use big words and rock old clothes.
Well, I will take it. I love it. I love period pieces. I love the costumes, and yeah, it's fun.
And you're a workaholic, so we're so glad to have just a bit of time with you here today. How is it? This is our first time chatting on the pod since we've been finished with the show, and now you're finished with kind of. Am I right in saying all of your filming for the rest of the year almost? It may be for the
Yeah.
moment being.
No, you're right. Yeah, I am done.
You killed it.
Because I've been filming this whole year. I filmed through the summer. and so
January
now,
1st, you got out to Atlanta.
Yeah.
You had
Met you
1 week
guys.
off in between Cobra Kai and School Spirits, and
Mhm.
you went straight into the next thing.
Mhm.
How does that? Is this your busiest year, or how does this compare to maybe shooting 30-something episodes of Jesse a year?
I guess it does feel kind of similar to that, but
Okay.
doing the multicam sitcom, doing Jesse, we would do 3 weeks on, 1 week off.
Oh.
So that was nice. I
Yeah.
liked that. But this was no time off in between, just
Yeah.
going. So
And-
Cam is so structured too. that
Yeah.
I think that really,
especially for kids.
yeah, that eases the I'm working so hard, but it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, are kind of all rehearsals, and you shoot Thursday for I don't know if you guys are on a different schedule or not.
No, that was the schedule.
Yeah, that feels a little more doable than I feel like sometimes, especially for you when you're on School Spirits, it's a week of night shoots.
Oh yeah.
That stuff seems really hard.
Right. Yeah. We were just going from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. and just seeing the sunrise, and then we're starting in the morning on Monday, and
Jeez
then
Louise.
switching it up. So
You feel good to be kind of wrapped out of it. And also, like, I don't know the specifics, but you're number one on the call sheet as well.
mhm.
So you have to, like, not pretend, but you just have to be invested the whole time. I find, how does that go from, like, do you like that kind of pressure? Are you one that, like, after having these opportunities where you get to kind of set the tone on set, or you're like, yeah, this is where I belong, or what?
I mean, it's both, because I love coming into Cobra Kai and playing more of a supporting character, but I also kind of love the pressure of
Yeah.
being number one and knowing that I have to show up
It's up
for
to
everyone
you.
else, and I do really well under pressure. I will procrastinate and just my attention will just not be there otherwise. So I really thrive off of that pressure, which I think you do too from watching you.
All of us. This guy, I mean, we're especially on the show that we worked on together for show. It's so much it's so easy to fall into the same groove with the rest of us. But Peyton, one of our producers here, actually went to high school with one of your co-stars on School Spirits.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Which one?
Can you say his name for me, Monica?
Christian Ventura. Yeah, Christian Ventura.
Oh, no way.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah, they went to high school together, and we had met very briefly when Jacob and I got to visit on the set, but we went to New York Comic-Con and got to go see the School Spirits panel, and that was really my first time seeing all of y'all creators and actors alike talk about the project. Christian has to be the most into it. Like, you're clearly number one most invested, but Christian is the way he speaks about getting to do the role. And
well, no, when
how
I go and I
important
do
it
that,
is
I
to-
want to memorize my lines at the bus stop.
I
So I
love
can-
that.
Dude, I was like, I've never thought about things that way, but it's crazy. Like, we've all been acting for a while, and you talking to a bunch of different actors, but you still will meet an actor that you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
this guy's different.
And definitely brings it too. Like, everyone in the audience was like, yeah, when I cry, you cry, bro. Like, I can definitely, feel with your character. So what has it been like getting to kind of bond, have a new kinship with new young folk?
It's
they-
so
are they great?
interesting. They're amazing, and it's just
Are
so
they so
interesting.
different, or
They
what?
are so different. It's so insane how different each actor is. Like, everyone's so individual. The way everyone prepares, and it's so fun over there. I mean, it's different than Cobra Kai because it's all kids around the same age,
Yeah.
really. I mean, we have like Maria Dizia, who's my mom on the show, and she's amazing, but she's the odd man out.
Yeah.
And so that sets a different tone.
Which group did you like more?
Do not do this to me.
Which group do you like to film with more?
Oh my gosh, I can't pick.
They're just so different. I mean,
I cannot pick.
oh,
I
that-
live with you two, but Sarah Yarkin and Nick Pugliese and Jessica Bohr, they're my besties.
Yeah.
My Brooklyn besties.
And it must have been so nice to get to be in the same, like, when we were doing Blue Beetle, it was such a different experience being in the same hotel with the cast and the crew.
Yeah.
You must have from knowing what I know, you definitely got into some shenanigans. Like, everyone being at the same place, it's just like you start to, like, you'll have a pool, you see people coming in and out of
Right.
the elevators. I remember
so
seeing
true.
like
You're like, why are you getting off on floor
I
8?
I
You're
know.
like,
I'm like, what's happening here? It feels like anything goes. But
Quick break from the pod.
What's up, everybody? We got a quick little break from the pod to talk about the Scarab Tapes. Xolo's got a new EP coming out November 1st. It's pretty sick. I'm very non-biased. I heard it a long time ago, and I've been a big fan for a long time. It comes out November 1st. You're able to pre-save, pre-download, pre-buy all the songs, the merch, everything. If you want anything Xolo, you can check out heyxolo.com. The Scarab Tapes, it's a Blue Beetle inspired EP, and it's also Xolo's first entry into the music space. So go show support for my brother, and it's pretty sick. He's been working on it for a long time, and he's put a lot of hard work into it. So I'm stoked for everyone to see it.
Back to the pod.
You mentioned it, but now we're living together again.
Yeah.
So tell me
I guess
everything
something
that you
went
liked
right.
so much about me the first time that made you say, let's do this again.
Yeah.
Well, you were the one spearheading this whole thing.
Oh my God,
I
exposed.
didn't say let's do this again.
Exposed.
No.
Peyton was like, yeah, I was just.
Okay, well, I will say, I think that you were really easy to be around.
Thank you.
You know, you did your own thing. Like, you were very chill, like no drama. I feel like you keep it very positive.
Boom.
And you even helped my mindset because sometimes I would want to complain and you would, I would vent to you and I would say, thank you so much for listening after.
Yeah, we would. That
That
was
was just sitting there like, yeah, your opinions are not valid. Don't complain. Like-
No,
Like,
no, not even
okay,
that. Just like, honestly, it. I remember exactly kind of what Peyton's talking about. Just like driving back home for some reason, like you'd be having to do your hair, so Peyton and I would just be driving back from training or from
Oh
work or
my
something
God.
like. Just
Yeah,
like
it would be
hair.
a
It's
training
just-
at the same time.
Yeah, and
learning
because
our
Jacob and I
stunts.
don't really do like gossip drama, it's so fun to have a friend be like, fuck them.
I really need to
Fuck
give
that dude."
Xolo his like my girl best friend name. Like, it's got to be a different name because
I know once I shave and get my hairs out, yeah, real look like
I feel like
I fit in the
Girl best friend category.
yeah.
everyone. I forget what the name of it was, but I did. Nope, actually, it's gonna get cut out. Done. You say it, but
Well, I remember I was having to learn a kata this season because I was at Miyagi-Do and I was having to learn all the Miyagi-Do moves, and everyone's been learning them and kind of
Oh,
able to
yeah.
process these moves for seasons and years. And I was getting so frustrated. And you were really good at being like, it's not that hard. It's not that big of a deal. Like, let's
Yeah.
go over it. We would be doing the katas in the living room. You'd be using the sandbags on your
Yeah.
legs, stretching, and we got to get back into that.
yeah, we seriously do. We gotta. I wanna. Yeah, we definitely wanna get into our fitness while we're out here. What else are you excited about? Kind of getting to be. You're the only one actually out of the three of us that actually lived here before. You're born out here in New York.
Looking at you. You're not looking at me.
So you're coming back home.
I'm looking at you.
What do you want to do while you're out here?
That's a great question. I want to see a lot of theater. I always
Okay.
remember going to getting in line for the Broadway shows
Yeah.
and entering in the lottery and like trying to see as many musicals as possible.
You have to enter a lottery?
Well, like if you want to get the tickets cheaper last minute,
you would
you
get them
just
for $20
Yeah.
each. It would be like the leftover tickets that didn't sell. And so I could go after school and go do that.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm. So I saw all kinds of plays. So that's why I really want to get back into that, just seeing like live theater and live shows. So it's so inspiring. And I'm just excited to be taking the subway and not driving a car.
Mhm.
I love that. I love being around people constantly.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been getting good food. Like, we got our New York slice
Yeah.
the other night.
Got the New York
after Bo's premiere.
slice. Already saw like it's so crazy. Everywhere that you head out in New York, you see a handful of people that you know. Whether
Yeah.
It's at Bo's premiere or
That's
at
been the most shocking part.
you. Where did you guys go? You guys took your Mo to a costume party?
Oh
What?
yeah, we took Mo to the big
Oh.
dog parade in Tompkins Park in New York. That was one of the best days of my life. Like, Jessica Bohr, who I worked with on School Spirits, it's her favorite day of the year.
Okay.
The Tompkins Halloween dog parade, and we dressed Mo up as a box of Modelo beers, and we were frat
Modelo's?
bros.
Ah, that's so fun.
Dude,
Yeah.
there was so when Peyton first brought this up, she's like, "Oh, Jacob, we're gonna do this thing. People really go hard. They dress up their dogs, and they'll dress up with their dogs, and they'll walk around in this little parade." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool." And yeah, she's like, "Yeah, it's at this park." So I was like, "Great, this sounds like a really fun time." We get there, there must have been 400, 500 people in this park.
Whoa.
It was packed. They
insane.
had
And all
streets shut
dressed.
down. I
All
would
their
say
dogs.
probably
Tons of streets shut
30% of them
down.
were dressed, and the other people were just walking around taking pictures of all the dogs. It
Oh.
was funny
You know
to
what I
have.
was?
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, finish your story. I'm sorry.
Oh, it was funny to have Mo and Jess's dog Lou. Lou was in a Corona box, and Mo was in the Modelo box. It was really fun to have people walk around. You know, oh my God, look at the Corona. There's a Modelo too. Oh my God.
It was also great because no one recognized me or Jacob at all.
Oh,
no one
yeah.
even looked
Not
at
at
us.
all.
They were just looking
Oh,
at all
look
the
at the
dogs.
dogs.
And I loved it. Everyone wanted a picture of. They would just go past Jacob, go past me, go to Mo. And I was like, woo!
The best part about it was there was a dog dressed up as "What's up, dog." So like, if you had the phrase "What's up, dog," how would you dress your dog?
It would be a dog that says "What's up?" Like it has "What's up" written on him.
So this guy had his dog in a little house, and he was holding him up Messiah style.
I'm
and the
sending a
house
picture.
Was being held up by 50 balloons. So he was the up, that like what's
What's
up, dog.
up, dog?
And so we were walking around, and then all of a sudden, I just see, just in the sea of crowd, just all these phones go up, all in a circle
boom.
around one
God.
thing. And I'm like following the trail of where all the phones are pointing to, and I just see this bull. I don't even know what type of dog it was, but it was like in this little house being held up by his owner with all these balloons on top, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, mama!"
Cigüeña.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like what I'm hearing is you just need to dress up Mo in that costume all the time, and you'll never get recognized
Yeah,
if
Yeah.
you just.
exactly. People
You-
just are looking down. And
Mo was doing the most. I just sent a picture to Blake because everyone has a different nickname for Mo. Like
Mosif Stalin,
Joseph Stalin.
you know, Modelo.
Blake calls him Modelo.
Yeah, he's definitely growing into his name, and might I say, he is the most viral dog I have ever
oh,
seen
we need to talk about this.
on any sort of social media.
Oh.
We've been posting on TikTok for maybe like 2 years now.
Hmm.
Never had engagement as big
Are you serious?
as when and we didn't even post it. Someone else posted the fan edit of Mo pawing at Jacob.
Oh my gosh.
But that video, I think, has
Whoa.
done better numbers than anything we ever could have come up with.
Yeah,
it's
he's a star.
insane. I never, ever would have expected this. I mean,
What is this?
oh, here it is. Here it is.
Mo's little
Little
taps.
taps. Because he'll tap you when he needs to
as
go
part of my
out.
life, and want to make myself more unapologetically myself, which sounds so like cheesy and typical. I think I was like, I always felt like that was between me inside, you know, but as part of
I love that Mary's like mid story, and I was like, "What do you want, buddy?"
Oh my gosh.
How many likes
out
does that have, Monica?
It is so cute.
1.3.
1.3
1.3 million?
I will say I did have multiple friends send me this clip.
That is so insane to me. I can't believe it because it's something I get to experience every day. Him
now-
tapping
and now
me away,
people love
him
him.
slapping. You should see him those
No,
little
sometimes
slaps
he
when he
hits.
wants to wake his mom up to go take him outside. in
He's
the
like,
morning.
"Yo," he's like, "Yo, I gotta pee." Yo,
And it really like posed a way bigger question for me, which I wanted to pose for you guys, which
Well,
is
he has to have a Coogan account now to make sure that you're not stealing all the money that he makes on his behalf.
it makes complete sense. Like you should be able to take a video from a podcast and edit
you lower
it.
your voice mostly.
Oh, I'm sorry. How does-
He's taking over,
You have to be able to sleep through anything when Jacob is your father.
right? Yeah, he
Because
also
he's
has
so
the most.
loud.
He has the most kind of scary falling asleep face there is, because Mo,
Oh, Mo,
because his
yeah.
eyes are so a little colorful, and he just looks like.
Oh my
He was just
gosh.
getting drugged. He's like,
Yeah.
So you're for everyone getting to make videos.
yeah, I'm
for
for
him.
it. I love it.
well, shit, I'm
I love
against
it.
it.
I'm glad he's being celebrated
I think
the way
that's
he
bullshit.
should be because I know that I, as a mother, love this kid.
But
I
how
didn't
can
know
you-
that other people
But what
will
about
love
him?
him.
What
and
about
so-
what about his feelings? Does he wants to be an internet star?
Well, I
What if
talked
he
to him
just
about
wants to
it. I
walk
sat him
around?
down and I said, Mo, how do you feel now that you're famous? Like, I know that's anxiety inducing or it's a lot.
He struggles with
How do you
anxiety.
feel like Mo being a forward-facing figure now? You know.
He has not let it affect him or change him
Yeah.
at all. He's the
He's
exact
not gonna let the fame
same.
get to him.
No, he might be a little less anxious now. He loves the attention.
Yeah, now all he
loves
has is balloons on his feet, and
Yeah.
God.
that's the only thing he has to worry about now.
That's the problem with New York. It's just there's weird substances on every corner they're just, you have no idea. They're mystery
Yeah,
substances.
Mo wants to sniff them all too.
And Mo wants to sniff them all and step in them all. And when we get home, his paws are just covered in filth. And so we bought him these little booties that look like balloons that they're all the rage for the dogs of the city, for the dogs of New York. And I really need tips from people in New York with dogs. Yeah, he does. He's like, he doesn't know what to do yet.
He's tiptoeing.
Mhm.
He is funny. He will. We put him on just for him to check him out, and he didn't want to walk. We're like, "Come on, Mo," and he was like,
And it's
"We'll put
funny.
him on. We'll take a video of him. We can post on Lone Lobos."
In New York, there's like the dogs. I just figured this out from at the parade, but there's dogs who do the subway and then dogs who don't.
Oh,
Because some dogs freak out from the sounds and everything.
yeah, like
Yeah. I
I think
But
Mo would
he's
be
been
fine.
coming. Yeah, he's been coming on the subway.
what?
I mean, he just kind of sits there like that. But I'm like, okay, buddy, we don't have a car here. We have no choice.
He
Yeah.
loves cars, though. He's the first dog I've ever met that I think has, or he's the first dog I've ever met that doesn't like putting his head out the window.
Okay.
He could care less about wind
I
or
know.
putting his head out the window.
That was shocking.
He is the most human-like dog I've ever met.
Yeah, he's kind of like, whoa, why are people touching me? That's like if they come up to pet him, he's like, I'm a human.
He'll look at you
Why
and be
are
like,
you touching
Oh
me?
yeah.
yeah,
He's
he'll be like, yo, what the fuck? It's not like he's
Yeah.
just like,
yeah, that's his
it's
face.
so
He'll be
bizarre.
like, I don't know you at all.
Yeah.
But not for y'all. But it's always just like attached to trauma. Or my first dog, you couldn't wear a hat around because I'm sure whoever owned them last like hit them and they wore a hat or something like that.
And that's just what it was like.
Yeah. But Mo, you've had a great life, Mo. So you have no excuse actually.
He's like, you don't know about my past
It's
lives.
like you don't. Oh, true.
Yeah, people are always like, oh, was he a rescue? And I'm like, he was a rescue, but he was like
really
2
young.
months old when he got rescued. Like, I don't know
Exactly.
what happened to him before.
Yeah. I wonder if it's. Yeah, it could be a number of things, but Mo he's definitely doing better. Oh.
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 The Lone Lobos
Oh, it-
coaster has stuck to it.
That, yeah, that's new. It's a new feature. The suction feature.
Mhm.
Y'all are heading out to Japan
Yeah.
to
We're heading out
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Literally tomorrow. Peyton,
Jacob's
have
got
you
a
ever been?
big- I've never been.
Okay.
I've never been.
Have you ever been to Asia?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
I have.
China or-
I've been to Thailand, to Hong Kong,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Singapore.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Whoa. All right. Well,
Peyton is so well traveled.
Well, yeah.
What is it that you have to get done in Japan? Is it sushi? Is it, ramen? Do you want to go to Pokemon Center? Do you want to go, like, what is it that you want to?
She wants to hit all 4 of the Pokemon centers, the big ones.
Oh, yeah. You said you have to, right? Okay.
No, I will be skipping those, and I will be vintage shopping in Japan. I want a vintage shop.
Ooh.
I want to try all the food.
You gotta bring an
I wanna
extra
try
luggage. You
matcha.
can have,
We're, we're both bringing an extra
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, I'll get you a present.
yeah.
I'm trying to find
okay,
some really
matcha.
cool jeans for us.
Yeah, just just anything. Honestly,
Because,
I feel like we'll be
you
sick.
put Jacob onto the Japanese denim.
Well, no, I remember when I went to Japan last March, and I got back, and Xolo was like, "Damn, bro, did you check out the Japanese denim?" I was like, "I didn't even know
What?
that existed. Like, what are you talking about?"
Daniel Caesar, dude.
Yeah,
Come on.
I didn't know.
You're right.
I like that song by him, "Who Hurt You." I don't know Daniel Caesar too well. I didn't know Japanese denim.
Oh, it's okay.
But now that I do know, that's like my number one thing.
Japanese denim, just clothes. Yeah, the fashion
Yeah.
scene out there is going to be great. The leather is going to be great. You could visit Disneyland Tokyo.
That'd be cool.
That's
And
kind of cute.
I want to go. We're gonna go to the more of the countryside.
They have the
Yeah.
Cars Land. You know that Hot Wheels in Toy Story, or not Cars Land? Sorry, in Toy
Oh.
Story, the Hot Wheels.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a ride.
What?
Like when Buzz Lightyear rides that guy in the first Toy Story.
I mean, yeah, we could try to just go in for a day.
Have you said any like I tried to my fam is heading out the month after to Tokyo, and I tried to set up some like reservations for them at the Studio Ghibli Museum or
Oh,
that stuff,
fun.
but they get sold out. You have to
You have
book
to do it
them
like
like
6 months in advance.
so in
Oh
advance.
man, I would love to go to that.
Yeah, we definitely. I'm so excited to see the photos. Please take so many.
Jacob, tell them about the mountainside, the guy with the noodles. Me down.
Oh yeah, there's this. My phone is. I got a new phone.
Yay!
Yay!
No excuses.
It's being backed up right now as we speak.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and they let me keep
For both
my
of
old
us.
one.
Do they not usually?
No, the last time I went to go do it, they were like, "Oh, when you get a new phone, you have to give us your old phone.
Suck my nuts? That's what I would have said.
Well,
what
I
the
was
heck?
like, well, that's if I bought an iPhone, another iPhone 13.
I would have said that too.
Yeah.
Suck my nads.
Yeah, well, that's why.
So
Yeah,
I had to buy.
I never
just
did it in the
bought
store,
this
though.
one. I just bought this one so that I could keep my old one.
And you made a friend.
I agree. I think
And I
it's
made a
weird.
friend.
They always want to take the old phone.
The reason they
Wait,
want to
who's
do
the
that,
Noodles? Wait, you're backing up. Go
Oh.
back to Noodle
Oh my gosh.
Mountain Guy.
Yes. So Noodles, it's in the Gifu Prefecture.
Okay. Is this
Uh,
in Tokyo or is this outside of
It's
Tokyo?
outside of Tokyo. It's sort of, I think it's north of Nagoya
It's
or
the
Nagano.
coolest looking thing in the world.
You guys are
I
gonna
can't
go?
even believe it's real.
Yeah.
It looks like something out of a dream.
Okay.
So what it is there's this river at the top of the mountain and it goes down the mountain. And what these people did is they built these wooden troughs to catch some of the water. And well, no, it's like a slide. It's a water slide. And so you'll sit at the bottom of the mountain and you'll order noodles or you'll order fish. And so at one part of the mountain, one guy will be like catching you a fish and he'll grill it and he'll put it in the little water slide in like a basket and it'll come down. Or if you want noodles, like noodles are constantly
I can't wait to show you
streaming down the,
guys.
the mountain. So you like put your chopsticks down, you can
What?
like catch like a big chunk of noodles and then you pick it up and put it on your plate.
What?
They'll put like they'll have different little ponds of tomatoes or lettuce or that's all from the mountain.
What the heck?
I just saw it on Instagram. I was like, I want to go do this. And it seems
That's
the freshest of the
sick.
fresh. Yeah. So we're gonna do that like the very last portion of our trip. We're going Tokyo for 2 days, staying in a, I think you pronounce it ryokan. Ryokan.
Okay.
It's like traditional way
Yeah.
to stay in
I think I got my fam one of those as well for the first couple of days. Yeah.
Yes. And then we're going to sing in a fancy hotel in Shinjuku,
Okay.
in between Shinjuku and Shibuya. Then we go to Kyoto in a small little river town that I love, that I've been to once before, that I
Okay.
love. So we're staying out there with one of my favorite camping brands, which is really cool.
Wait,
Um,
what do you mean?
there's a brand that I love they make really good titanium. They're a Japanese brand. They make titanium wear, and they happen to have a hotel.
It's not a
Whoa.
sponsored thing. We're just fans.
No, yeah.
Break from the pod.
Hey, we're just taking a quick break from the podcast. Are you into trading card games? Are you into Jacob Scott Thomas Bertrand? Do you want to pick up a new hobby? If you have answered yes to any of these questions, you should check out the YouTube channel 3 Floating. That's right. It is a flesh and blood trading card game channel based in and around the world of flesh and blood. If you want to learn more about it, please check out 3 Floating. It's Jacob and his friends, Sam and Aiden's venture into all things flesh and blood and all things trading card games. So check it out. Link will be down in the description, but you can also check out on YouTube 3 Floating. Ciao.
Buckle out. Now back to the pod.
I am so excited for you. So jealous that y'all are going to Japan.
And then we're playing Flesh and
You're-
Blood. Let's go.
And Jacob is also going to compete in the World Championships of
Woo!
Flesh and Blood. You'll be cheering him on or shopping?
Chopping.
Okay. Awesome.
So sorry. It just, when I went to the Magic the Gathering tournament in Barcelona.
It just smells so bad, doesn't it?
No.
No.
it's fine. I loved watching you. It might as well have been a foreign language. And
Oh,
I
right?
love everyone there. I'm like, let's hang out
You're
and
like,
go to
I
dinner
know Jimmy,
after.
I know Josh,
Jimmy
I
Wong,
know everyone, but
Josh.
that
but I
must be
was-
so confusing.
Go to the club with Murph.
Going to the club with Murph. That was the best. It was his first time going to a club. And how old is Murph?
Murph is late 20s or mid 20s.
Yeah, it was his
Yeah.
first time going in Barcelona, which, like,
Oh, whoa.
you might as well make that your first
Where's
time.
Murph younger than us?
No, he's not younger than us. He can't be. No way.
But
he might
I
be.
thought that was pretty awesome that he just avoided the club scene completely,
Yeah, no, I mean,
which is ideal, I feel like.
yeah, the card game stuff is really fun, but if you don't know how to play, hearing people talk about it, you're just like,
What's going on?
what? It makes no sense.
It was super fun, especially because 2 of your friends were there that
Oh,
also
Ezra
didn't
and-
play.
Yeah.
So
Ezra and Gray.
that was great. But yeah, this time I'm going to hang out with everyone after.
Yeah.
Explore.
Hang out with everyone after. Are you guys Like, how are you getting around? Just
That's a
Shinkansen.
great question.
what's that,
Bullet train.
dude? With all of your luggage, that's not like hard to get around.
No, it's not that bad. They
Really?
have yeah, dude, the trains there are fucking sick.
I had to take 3 fucking pumpkins home from Trader Joe's yesterday, and I can't imagine lugging 3 luggages
Did you
onto a
use-
train.
Did you use the Holden?
I did. No, I did. It's just heavy. Like, I just didn't realize that 3 pumpkins are so heavy.
heavy.
Like, it's okay. It's on wheels,
We've all
but
been
then
in
like
Los
even
Angeles
though
too
they're on
long.
wheels, you have to guide it. So I'm like using my muscles to guide the cart and holding one of the pumpkins in my hand.
Shaking.
You're joking, but
Oh my gosh.
I almost took an Uber. I almost gave up and was like, but I was like, I can't be seen literally only putting 3 pumpkins into the back of this Uber.
It's also really not far at all, right? It'd be like a 2
It was a
minute
15-minute
Uber.
walk. It was a 15-minute walk. There, I was gliding. The bag was empty. I was flipping it around, like
You're
throwing
like
it.
using it as a
That's my
scooter.
bag. Please don't throw it around.
On the way back, I was like, literally, I could feel my forehead getting sweaty, hot. Like
Aww.
it was good. But
Okay, I made the best pumpkin
you
ever.
will not be traveling. It won't be that hard to travel apparently out in Tokyo.
No, the trains have little sections for your luggage, and I'm not bringing a big. I'm bringing a
Yeah,
little
you travel light
van
anyways.
suitcase and an empty duffel. I'm like that's all I'm bringing.
No, not empty duffel, Jacob. Empty that black Pelican case that you see down there.
Oh my god! Oh, I will say though, I am gonna go to the Onitsuga Tiger store.
Oh
and buy
yeah,
a bunch of pairs.
some Nippon leather.
Yeah, Nippon leather.
Wait, Jacob, what do they
Japanese leather.
call Japan?
Nippon.
Nippon. Yeah, okay.
Nippon.
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Nippon.
Mm-mm.
People in Japan don't call, like, if you're Japanese, you don't call Japan Japan. You say Nippon.
Nippon.
That's the same thing in Korea though. Remember Joe? I forget what the thing is. What
Oh,
it's
it's not
called.
Korea.
Yeah, but Joe, it's called like the Republic of the People of Korea.
Oh,
Like that. That's the. It's something like that. I wish I could remember the actual name of it, but yeah, Japan is Nippon. I was trying to teach Peyton Japanese like 2 nights ago. 'Cause I think it'd be really funny for her because you're gonna have to at some points be like, yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Oh my God, no way.
Gomenasai.
Yeah, can you give us a little, Like, how do you
Not
order?
Right now.
I don't know how to order.
oh.
Dude, that stuff is so hard.
Oh, yeah?
I know like the nice to meet you, excuse me, I'm sorry, where's the train? Like ordering. Yeah.
Well, I'm so happy for you guys. Please bring us back some goodies and some fun stories and a lot of pictures. Take your camera.
Oh yeah.
Take your camera.
Yeah.
Bring.
Bring the Fuji.
Yeah. Yeah, we will.
I will definitely take care of Mo while
Oh,
you're
that's
away.
okay.
I'll try to remember to feed him.
Quick break from the pod.
Hey, wait up, everybody.
We're taking a quick break from the podcast to ask you a couple of questions. 1, are you in the Los Angeles area? 2, are you around November 2nd and 3rd? 3, do you like 88 Rising? 4, do you like poke? And 5, have you wanted to meet producer, podcast extraordinaire JMKM? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, check out
Unreal Poke coming to the 88 Rising, Head in the Clouds Neighborhood Night Market.
That's right. If you like Joe G, Rich Brian, or JMKM, you're going to want to head on November 2nd and 3rd to the Head in the Clouds 88 Rising Night Market Neighborhood Festival.
Jordan has some really great poke. Unreal Poke, if you haven't heard already, is Jordan's pop-up, soon to be brick and mortar. So check out his poke while you can, while it's cheap.
While it's
because
cheap. Before he blows up. Get in early.
once it's a chain, baby.
It ain't never the same.
So check it out.
Back to the pod.
So Pay, you, both of you? No, but I'm pretty sure you, in and out of homeschool, going into regular school and coming out, if you were to have kids, do you think you would put them through homeschool or through regular school? What do you think, knowing your experience?
Oh, knowing my experience, I would not homeschool those fuckers.
Oh, really? Really?
Peyton's fucking doing Spanish lessons on Rosetta Stone. Ah, yes.
Manzana!
Yeah.
Naranja!
Ma perro.
Puerto! Abrir la puerta.
¿Dónde está la
Aeropuerto.
playa?
Aeropuerto.
Aeropuerto. Una manzana.
Biblioteca.
Oh my God. Sometimes I'd be screaming at the computer.
I hate that.
Biblioteca.
I know. When you're reading the
wow,
right
I'm saying
thing,
it different.
especially when it gives you a sentence and you read it back and you're like, this is correct. You should do it. Move on to the next one.
Hey Siri. Yeah.
The Duolingo.
But I have to say, I love homeschooled kids.
Right?
They're so nice.
I think they're kind of leveling up now. They used to be a lot less, what's the word for it? Like well-adjusted. But the kids that I know nowadays that are homeschooled, I'm like, oh, y'all actually, y'all are pretty cool.
They're really cool. Like, they're so
It
sweet.
depends who you have at home, you know?
It depends who you have at home because I'm thinking, wow, no one's bullied you.
Oh, right?
No one's bullied me and it shows.
I'm
kidding. I did
yeah.
get bullied while I was at school. That's half the reason I was like, I gotta get out of here and I gotta become an actor. I was like, you mean I can leave this place? Yes, because it was middle school. Elementary school was beautiful, so sweet. And
Yeah,
then middle school, I was hiding, not going to the dances. I was terrified.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the middle school experience, but like even just hearing from my younger sister who the boy middle school experience and the girl middle school experience are could not be
more
less
different.
alike.
I know because I have a twin brother, Spencer, and
Oh, damn, yeah.
we directly would compare stories. And I'm like, we're going to the same exact school.
We look the same.
We look exactly the same.
How am I getting bullied?
What is going on? But no, for him, it was like, okay, 3 p.m., like outside of school, we're going to fight. Like, we're going to physically fight.
Oh.
And so him having to prove himself. And I remember this one 8th grade girl was like, Spencer, you're my boyfriend now. And he's like, what? And so he had to be this 8th grade girl's boyfriend so that he wouldn't get bullied because he was scared. So I remember he had a very different experience than me. I'm like, man. I was just dealing with other things of people being like, buy me this at lunch. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Okay. It was just intense, you know, like you are
I know,
fresh meat.
Yeah, you're fresh me, and there's just such a, without you even knowing it, such a want to be accepted, such like a want to be
Exactly.
liked. All you want is for someone to be like, you're my friend, I like you, blah, blah, blah. This stuff that I too remember doing. Someone, this is a bit embarrassing, and we'll see if this stays in the podcast, but someone that I went to middle school with is working with my dad.
Oh.
And they brought up a story back when we were in middle school in the 7th grade where I was on Parenthood at this, I was just finishing up Parenthood at this time in middle school. And I said, guys, you know, if in my ASB crew, I was like, ladies, you know, I don't know if I'm going to be here next year. So if any of y'all want to, you know, give me a kiss on the cheek while I'm still here,
No.
you can hop in line.
No.
And I don't remember the story. I don't remember this,
bro.
but this person who was working with my dad was like, "Oh, Xolo? Yeah, I remember this," and told this.
No.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like clearly, I blocked it out of my memory because it's just so embarrassing. But these types of things that you're like, "Why did I? What was I thinking? Why was I?
I know.
Why was I like trying to flex on?" Just
Dude, that's
not.
so.
It's not me anymore. It's not me anymore.
Dude, the stuff
Oh
I
my
remember
gosh,
in
I
middle
can't
school
even believe.
was, this is like, I'm trying to think like the bad things I did in middle school. I convinced all of my friends, because we used to have Chick-fil-A at our middle school. You could buy Chick-fil-A.
What?
Whoa.
They got rid of it
That
our
is
8th grade
so
year. And it
fancy.
sucked. But my 7th grade year, we were able to buy Chick-fil-A. And so I got everyone we had them in packets, not like the boxes, the sauces. And we ketchup,
Fascinating.
whatever. Well, it's important. Get all of our packets together and make a big mound. And I grab my friend Corey's textbook. Like, dude, let's do this. And I put the textbook on top of the big mound. And famously, Corey he'd wear the same thing all the time. And this was like the first day. Corey had a new pair of pants. Oh wow, Corey.
Oh man.
And I ran up and I jumped on the book. I was on top of all of his mounds of ketchup. And dude, for whatever reason, we're all standing around in a circle. For whatever reason, all of the ketchup just in a straight fucking line all over Corey's new pants.
Oh man.
Everyone in our little circle was like, "Oh, Jacob, what the heck, dude? Oh, what the heck?" And I was like,
did you buy Corey new pants?
No, yeah.
And then you wonder why you were bullied. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, you know what?
Okay,
Yeah,
we were
yeah.
all existing in these timelines, like around similar
Yeah.
times. I mean, I'm older than
I
you guys.
never auditioned with y'all. That's the part that I think is the most effed up. Is we all were, at the top of La Brea, above the
"Oh,
Petco,
same places,
or
yeah."
Above the
or on Santa Monica Oceanside,
I hate that place,
Oceanside
yeah.
You're
casting.
probably busy with all your middle school girlfriends. Lining
You
up.
were probably late because there was a line of girls trying to kiss your
that's
cheek.
probably why. And we were so single.
Dude,
and
that's crazy. Yeah, I did not have any sort of fling in middle school.
I was like, people are scary. I will not be kissing anyone.
Yeah, I definitely was
That was
someone
me
who
in
was
middle school.
way too like. I was gonna say that word, but that is not even the right word. I was just like, I was just a fucked up, middle schooler.
Okay, I'm circling back to where this all started,
Yes.
which is the homeschooling thing.
Yes.
And I think that if my kid wants to travel
Okay.
and like that be kind of their education,
Okay.
and be homeschooled, I would figure it out. But
Okay.
we had great on-set studio teachers. Like
Yeah.
I'm sure you did too.
Luckily, Cobra Kai was my first thing in high school, and I didn't act aside from that in high school. In middle school, they knew everything, but I remember being in high school and then being like, "Oh, so you're taking calculus? I can't help you with this."
I didn't have a good studio teacher until Kirby Buckets.
Oh,
Every like guest star thing or whatever, the teachers
oh
were
yeah,
like,
no.
"Yeah, I don't know, do whatever the fuck. Like, just I don't know, read the newspaper." Or,
Oh
like,
yeah,
do
no. I started in
whatever."
commercials
Yeah.
playing bananagrams. With
No,
my,
yeah, like-
they were like, "This is school today, bananagrams," and I was like,
They're
"This is the best."
They're
Yeah.
talking to you like you're like a 50-year-old guy like coming into work.
Yeah, there was
Like go in the corner, read the fucking newspaper.
You know the drill, buddy.
No, so I had been so because of that, I had been acting for a little bit, doing guest star roles in commercials and whatever. And the first bigger thing I booked was a guest star role on iCarly with Peyton's brother
Chip.
Spencer.
Oh
And
yeah.
this studio teacher was like, "No, we're gonna do your work.
Oh,
We need to," and I'd never experienced that before ever.
You're like, what do you mean?
tomato, you suck.
Yeah, and so
I brought my New York Times.
I was used to just hanging out, talking with all the other kids. So I was running around trying to do that, and he was getting so mad at me. And I don't remember it that well, but Spencer, when he retells the story, it's just me and this guy yelling at each other, and I'm just trying to convince him why I shouldn't do my work.
Oh
and
my
he's
God.
like, "Legally, it's the law. You need to go into school."
Literally, that is Jacob everywhere.
He needs to be
How
explained
can
the
I
law
get
everywhere.
Out of this, I know that this is what you have. That these are the rules, and this is what you have everyone else do. But how do I not do that?
Exactly.
Ariana M, thank you so much for supporting the podcast. Thank you for being a member of the Lobitos Exclusivos. We appreciate you supporting the podcast, and we hope you have a great listen. Thank
Ariana,
you.
I got a new phone.
Hi, Ariana.
Ariana, you helped Jacob get this new phone. I hope you realize that, and I'm not joking. Let's add to Song of the Week. My Song of the Week is going to be that new what's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA? What's your ETA?
I don't know
New
that
Jeans,
one.
New Jeans. K-pop.
Oh, fun. Okay.
There's a new
I gotta
button.
listen.
There's a camera button.
You have to
Oh,
make
I
me
did
and
hear
Jacob a
about that.
playlist for New York that we can listen to because you always
Ooh,
have
yeah.
good music tastes.
Hey, thanks, G.
Yeah, I can click this button.
Oh, that's a cool color.
Dude,
Um,
wait, can I mention something quick? And this is for the bonus. This will be in the bonus.
Yeah.
Peyton, back to our Song of the Week.
Mhm.
ETA, your song? What's a song that's been on your mind recently that you want to put on our listeners to? Something good, something.
Casio Jungle.
Okay.
It just,
We love
it's-
Jungle.
I'm sure everyone already knows that song, but
No, we haven't had it. No, I don't know that one.
I was like, it's on my Brooklyn 2024 playlist. And then I went into the cafe today in Brooklyn and it's playing. And I'm like,
No way.
yeah. So I was like, everyone
sign.
it was a sign. So I had to share it with you guys too.
Jungle does have such good walking New York music
It
because the
does.
pace, the like, I swear, you're
Exactly.
just like, yeah, I gotta walk.
Uh-huh.
All right,
You're
what
like, I
about
might have
you?
missed the early morning quarter, but I'm on to
Yeah, exactly.
the early afternoon.
3 of my 4 quarters of the day are gonna be so good.
Mhm.
What about you, Jacob? What you listening to, Bubba?
Gloom by Joe Keery.
Okay.
It's in season 2 of School Spirits.
No way.
That's that song. Remember it was playing, and I was like, dude, I did not know that this was Joe Keery. I wouldn't have known it was him if it didn't say like Gloom by Joe Keery plays.
Oh, I
When-
didn't see that. I
When
didn't see.
Christian was walking
Yeah.
around, that was his song, and I was like, dude, it sounds like the B-52s. This is sick.
Yeah, it
Whoa.
was in the clip that they shared at New York Comic Con.
Yeah, it's Gloom.
Ooh, okay, Joe Keery. Wow, that's a sick
Dude,
get.
yeah.
Okay, Monica, Jordan, what are y'all songs of the week?
My song of the week is Night Changes, One Direction.
Oh, Monica, rest in peace.
My song of the week is Adam Port and Camila Cabello, Move.
Oh,
I listened to that one.
I don't know that one.
Oh, you know it now.
All right, all right.
Monica,
Y'all
did
have
you
a
ever
mutual-
watch Bravo? Like Real Housewives and all
No.
that? Okay, well, Andy
the network.
Cohen, he did this like talk show and Watch What Happens Live, and he would do Plead the Fifth. And I loved watching Plead the Fifth with like
Okay.
actors or people who went on. Like you could only plead the fifth for like one question, I think, or a couple
Okay.
questions, and you get put in the hot seat.
All right, so we should
So-
do something like this. We should have a segment.
Maybe you guys should do your own Plead the Fifth in the future, not right now, not starting with me.
Is Plead the Fifth like? Is that like?
I
Never
won't
have
say
I
anything
ever?
self-incriminating.
No.
Yeah, kind of. It's like the burning questions that are like kind of the ones that
Oh, and
You
you.
know.
Okay, and the trick is you can only say I won't answer one of them, but you don't. Okay, got you.
Mhm.
All right, I love that idea. Yeah, I would love to find. Yeah, we'll start with our friends because I don't want to start with the stranger and just be like, so like, tell us the most intimate details about your life. Y'all, Peyton, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you guys for having me. I
Early
love
2025.
Oh, there you go.
I love the
So,
Lobitos.
If you are interested in more Peyton, you can find her on Instagram and all the socials at her name. And if you want to watch her work, you can check her out, obviously, on this new season of Cobra Kai, which, by the way, we didn't even get to. I would love to, verbally here, extend and shout out and give you your flowers, because I walked off set as you were bawling your eyes out on that 5th episode, because I was like, clearly she needs this moment to
Yeah.
herself.
Oh,
And I think that maybe is the moment that I felt the most gut wrenched or like heart wrenched in the whole show.
Aw.
I think that was like one of the most powerful performances that we've seen in the whole show. So
Aw, that's so
really excited to see
nice.
what the heck you do next in our show. But please check out season 1 of School Spirits if you haven't already on Paramount Plus or on Netflix, and you can check out the 2nd season coming to you early 2025. But until then, catch her as another ghost on Girl Haunts Boy,
No,
also on
No, you
Netflix.
sound fine.
Thank you guys so much.
Thanks.
you
Have a
for
safe trip. Have a
having
safe
me.
trip, and we the next time we'll have y'all on, we'll get to talk about all things Tokyo.
Nippon.
Oh, exactly.
things
I
Japan.
can't wait.
All things Nippon. Monica, Jordan, thank you so much for your help today.
Thank you, guys.
You're our favorite producers. We love you.
Truly.
If you want to check out the full extended
guys.
version of this episode, the ad-free version, please check out lonelobos.supercast.com, and you can find our merch there as well. Until next time, ciao bacalao. Yo, all right. Tony, did you see the trade that I proposed to you?
Yeah, that shit's trash. Don't ever disrespect me like that ever again.
Wait, how is it trash?
Wait,
Debo Samuel's like
trade?
ranked 100, bro. Gets like
Okay, ranked 100 now because he had the injury, but you got to think, Debo, some of his team is injured. He's going to be getting the ball a lot.
Then why do you want to trade him?
Dude, look, I want someone off of your bench, okay?
Yeah, Xolo wants to
basically-
trade him because they did everything in their power to get Deebo Samuel a touchdown yesterday. They were running reverses, double reverses. They targeted him like 100 times in the red zone, and he did not reach the end zone. That's why
I couldn't help that his tight end wasn't good enough.
Sorry.
It was the tight end day.
I thought Drew had a chance for a second there, but then your whole team went off. 150? That's pretty unbeatable.
Yeah, that's
when you say it like that.
Dude, I mean, he would have beaten like half the other teams that played. It would have been me. He would have been Isaac.
But he's not going to beat CeeDee Lamb, that's for sure.
Yeah, give me CeeDee Lamb, and then we can talk, buddy. I only trade for good players.
No, but I want a wide receiver.
But you're trading away a wide receiver.
And a running back, Tony Pollard, who's doing very
I don't want
good.
your fucking trash.
He's a 3-bell cow.
So you don't know what that means?
Tony Pollard.
It's literally 3 down back. What the fuck is a 3-bell cow? You stupid fucker.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that. Anthony, what do you have to say for yourself? You won.
Yippee! I love it, dude. I got my redemption.
You beat the number
He's
2
not
seed.
here, but I needed to win this for first week.
I mean, Travis Kelce, he's beating the allegations.
Oh
That's
my
for
God,
sure.
he finally also redeeming himself. Thank God, he's
interesting.
getting back into the groove of it.
Yeah, we'll have to have Isaac speak to that.
And I mean, Tua Tagovailoa is back, and for some reason, I mean, the Freakamas, it's almost like you were throwing for a second because Tyreek Hill was benched. He said, "I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that Tua's back. Tyreek is on the bench." I mean, he scored 10 points on the bench. The Freakamas are lucky that the Pittsburgh Steelers, their defense popped off.
Yeah, I can't believe Isaac lost. For real.
What's up, Isaac?
What's up, Isaac?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, bro?
I'm sad.
I mean, now we have to discuss what happens when you lose against a dog twice, you know? We already set the rules for what happens when, you know.
I don't know. But whatever it is, I deserve it.
All right, should we roll the clip now that Isaac's here?
Yeah, let's see it.
Let's see. Now maybe Tony will finally be able to hear his first recap.
All right, so who do we got here? Red?
Bro, Anthony changed.
Red is dead.
Hey, I'm gonna straight up kill you. I'm gonna murder you.
Got that tight connection back.
Oh, Cher's doing his work.
Did I?
His evening work.
That's all we got to ride on.
This is not a joke.
I think I have a very, very, very important video to show you, so I'm just going to scoot aside and show you. Animation brought to you by the one, the only. But yeah, that's how I feel about everything.
You're gonna die.
For recording. Okay, which one? Are you? You gotta bark more aggressive. You just freak him up. Freak him up, please. I'm sorry. Freak him up. I thought I was going. Freak him up, please. Let me live. Let me live.
Oh, it's so wrong. Drew. I'm here this week with our creation, the oatmeal chocolate chip peanut butter cookie. I wish you the best of luck this week, brother. As long as Tony the Guangdong Rhinos loses, I have no beef with you. Good luck this week.
You're so random for that.
See the
Not
reaction.
even playing either
It's
of
your
you.
creation, bro. No words. Oh, dude. Wait, dude, who was that guy? Did he have a name? Thank you to this unnamed soldier, this unnamed Lobito soldier who valiantly went up against Isaac this week. Isaac, can you just tell us about these last moments each Sunday and each Monday?
They really they're about to give it to me, and then they take it away. Right at
Is
the
anyone
last.
in particular?
Hmm?
I think we need to get you to a game to see Saquon.
Yeah, that's been my one guy.
We need to get you right on the line next to Nagel to see what's going on.
I've been saying this.
Also, no thanks to me, who was like, dude, Amari Cooper just got traded to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, don't ever give it like ever again.
He's going to get targets. Doesn't even get 1 fantasy point.
Wow. 3 receiving yards, 2 targets.
Oh my God.
He really made the most of his game there, but look, Blake not showing up. Tony, I mean,
I also didn't show up.
You were supposed to win. What happened?
I'm gonna do a challenge next week called Play the Right Quarterback Impossible Challenge, because every single fucking week I play the quarterback that gets the least amount of points out of my 2. So hopefully next week I can beat the challenge, because it's costing me some L's.
Now, wait, is Jaden Daniels also a rookie this year?
Yeah.
So you have both of the rookie quarterbacks.
Dude, he was hurt till like an hour before the game. I was like, bro's not gonna play. And then he popped off and fucking won the game for them with the Hail Mary. So yeah, I'm trash. Blake beat me twice, so now I really can't talk until I play him the 3rd time. So I guess second place isn't bad.
And now you're going up against your dad too.
Bitch, I beat him the first time. Shut up.
Dude, if it's any consolation, Tony, your bench would have beat both Fred and the Freaka Mess. So
that makes me feel good. Shout out my bench for putting in work. They're holding it down for me.
Damn.
No, it's okay. I'm not worried about Jacob's sorry ass team. We got, at least I know I'm gonna get the dub next week, but yeah, this week was full of L's, bro. We'll be back.
Yeah, do you have any updates on Travis Taylor?
Isaac?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh,
You're the Travis Taylor whisperer.
Taylor. Yeah, I think it's been gone. I haven't seen anything about any dates of theirs, any posts on social media.
Isn't she still going to the games?
I haven't seen her, bro.
So just because you haven't seen her doesn't mean she's not there?
Exactly.
She's
on tour. She's on tour. Okay.
I mean, she had the same amount of catches as Amari Cooper last game, so.
Okay. That's wrong. That's so wrong.
It's done. It's gone. There are no more, bro.
Well, appreciate y'all for hopping on this week recap.
Who we got next week?
We got
who do you have, Drew, next week?
Otter Pups against Fred. Isaac and I are going head to head. We got Tony versus Jacob in a Rhino versus Frog battle.
Easy dub.
Baja Blasters versus the Fighting Money Badgers.
Oof.
Yeah,
it's a hard team, buddy.
I'm gonna take a lick week after week. Just
dude, Drew, let's make some trades, bro. Let's help out your team, buddy.
I don't know how redeemable my team is.
I got a 3-for-1 special for Brees Hall, bro. Let me know when you want to take it, bro.
Yeah,
3-for-1.
Let's see who your team is.
Yeah, any of y'all want Evan Ingram? Huh?
Dude, that guy pissed me off. The last play of the game, I was feeling so good.
Yeah, he really came in for a clutch tight end. Also, can we just say how unsettling it is to have the commentators every 5 minutes of this Sunday go, it's the battle of the tight ends this Sunday, these tight ends are popping off this weekend.
Isn't it like National Tight End Day?
Yeah. I mean, by the way, can it be National Tight End Day every week? Because goddamn, you would think that some of these players. I mean, Sam Laporta finally came through. Trey McBride, even your stupid tight end, Trey McBride came through.
Bro, I didn't even play him, bro, but it wouldn't have mattered. My other guy still did pretty good.
I mean, Isaac's tight end, Kyle Pitts, crazy.
Couldn't save you, bro.
But I'm gonna play Cade, that Opera Stopper Otten next week, and
That's the one week he's gonna do bad.
No. I'm going up against Isaac. I need to win.
No, bro. Give Isaac a win, bro. What the heck?
Give Isaac a win? What is this, Goodwill? No.
Don't you want to make the league interesting, bro? If you give him an L,
make the league interesting. Yeah. Why don't you give him? Who's on your sorry ass team? Who's on your team? Yeah. Why don't you give him Cooper Kupp?
Man, I can't hear you down there, buddy.
Oh my God, dude.
You're still below me.
You're
still below me, trash can.
Yeah, what? Don't you need Cooper Kupp to come back or something? Or Christian McCaffrey?
I don't need Christian McCaffrey, bro.
San Francisco has no running backs right now. Mason got injured. McCaffrey's injured.
That's why I'm telling you. You're going to want Debo. But you're not going to get him.
Yeah, because I'm rejecting your dumbass trade.
Don't reject it.
No, bro. My QB receiver stack is too good, bro. I can't break it up.
No, this is why, you gotta, no, you didn't even play them.
Yeah, it's my fault. That's what I get.
All right. Well,
it was bad luck.
Can you wrap us out, Tony?
Wrap us out?
Yeah, just wrap out the recap.
Take us home.
I lost $600 this week. And my fantasy football league. And first place. So, no rapping today. Better look for me next week. Pray for me, y'all.
I'm praying for your dog.
That's all I have.
Yeah, we can make a double or nothing bet. Do you want to make a $600 bet? See if you can win it all back with me?
Yeah, on what?
Oh, my God.
This guy. All right, cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
This episode of Lone Lobos is a Lone Lobos production, produced by Monica Tamayo and JMKM, with intro music by Nicholas Gray. Like what you hear? Check us out on Instagram at Lone Lobos.